What's up, guys? How you doing today? Welcome on into the stream. How's everyone doing today? Welcome on Sophia, Dio, Ty, Joseph. There's a lot of really good people up in here. How you doing today, everybody? How is everyone doing? This is really different than what I normally do. However, I wanted to experiment a little bit. Just wanted to experiment a little bit of what I do and everything like that. What is up, Kirk? How you doing today, brother? Dio, it'll come when it comes. How about I was Gentumon? True. Okay, so yeah, no, this is gonna be really, really experimental. I don't know how it's gonna end up. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of research on a little story that I was wanting to write, and hopefully we can see what you guys think of it. So first, I wanted to do some research about it. Arwakanekins should be in it. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because there's actually two main parts of the world that I'm building, and I don't want to give away too much. So I'm sorry if I don't even if I happen to look over somebody, I apologize about that. But guys, how does everything sound? How does everything look? How does everything sound? Just want to make sure that everything looks and sounds okay to everyone. So wait, is there going to be any new Pokemon you're adding? Like fan-made ones? Probably not any fan-made ones, and I have a reason for it. Because I already know what I'm wanting to do with the story. I actually already have the story in my head, but I just want to create the world. So yeah. Looks amazing because you're on screen. Oh, thanks, man. You should make the island a giant Raichu tape shell. Better be an Elite Four member or a rival. Yo, what is up, Sanok? How you doing today? What is up, Mayflower? How you doing? What's up, Music Icon? If Phantom ain't there, then I hate it. No, there should be Phantoms. So, can we be gym leaders? So, I don't want to spoil too much of the story. I'm not going to spoil any of the story because I want you guys to read it for yourselves. So for right now, we're not going to discuss anything like gym leaders or something like that. So, and for the direction of where it's going right now, there's actually not going to be any gym leaders or Elite Four members. So yeah. Dystopian Pokemon region sounds dope. Yeah, boy. So yeah, like I said, once you guys read the story, because I'm actually wanting to write it for you guys, but right now I'm just doing the research for it. So if you guys want to be guarantee in the story though, you definitely want to see the description, and I mean I can add you guys, but in order for me to actually make a piece of art for you guys, a concept art of what kind of trainer you would be, there is that little donation. And the only reason why it's the amount it is because the drawings that I want to do are going to be really, really good, but that takes hours. So this shall be difficult. Remember to get merch. Yes, please go check the descriptions for some merch. And I'm going to start doing some stuff. So we actually have two parts. Thank you so very much, Mayflower, for that. I can't pay for that. I'm poor. No worries at all. Like I said, it's only if you want to. So we have the actual region itself. And then we have the Haven. Oh, where's different shoes? There you go. Are you deciding what mons will go into it? Yeah, so the Haven itself, like I said, none of it's going to make sense to you guys until you read it. The Haven itself is not going to have any Pokemon, only the region itself. And that's going to be the region. I should probably do this. The region. Let me do this. Pre. And let's add the region post. I think I remember this idea if we've talked about it. Sanok, so it's actually really different. The one that we talked about was something else completely. This one I actually want to keep a secret. I'll probably tell you, Sanok, off stream, but for everyone else I want it to be a surprise. I want it to be something that like people can read about, check it out. So guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and just sharing this with your friends, this is going to be more of a chill stream. Nothing too crazy or anything happening like that, but hopefully you guys like it. I'll bring a notepad. Do it. Do it. I'm intrigued. Yes. So let me describe to you guys what is going on kind of in the story. I don't want to give away too much, but I want to give away a little bit. That means the champion must be the leader of the dystopians. I'll get my RPG maker skills ready. Yo, do it, dude, do it. So Dio, I want to like tell you guys things because I already know the general idea of how it's going to go. But at the same time, I don't want to tell you because it's going to be something that'll throw you guys for a curve. I'm bad at being creative. Dude, I love being creative. Let me go in here real quick. Let me go in... Where's my art tool? I'm just spewing theories. Yo, dude, absolutely. Spew them theories, guys. Thank you so very much for the 7 likes, by the way. And I appreciate the interaction, you guys. Please keep it up. Please keep up the interaction. I would love it. I love talking to you guys about all this and about anything. So, guys, how's your day been going? What do you want to, like... What are some things that you think would be really cool to see in this region? Let me see if I can find... There it is. Guys, use your favorite character in the sword shield. Mine is Gunther. Mudsdale seems like a perfect fit for a dystopian town. Gunther, why does that give me... Deja Mustard. Okay. So let me explain to you guys kind of what I'm envisioning right now. So to explain the world itself, how barren is this dystopian region going to be? I want to tell you things, but I can't tell you things. I need to tell you after the stream, Sanok. I'm so sorry, because I want to tell you all these ideas. Like Mad Max, or more like a futuristic dystopian world. I will tell you after the stream, I promise. Mine's that weird sword hair guy. There you go. Okay. So let's say that this is the dystopian world. And this is, we'll just call it the Pokemon. Whoa, where did this go? There we go. The Pokemon world itself. And this is, so let's say in the Pokemon world, we have Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, and Galar. And then we have the mystery region. I'm not going to talk about that just yet, but we will talk about it. I promise. World is not completely spherical, so I'll give you marks for accuracy. Thank you, I appreciate it. I like your handwriting. That's it. Sinnoh Remix confirmed. Yo, Sinnoh Remix confirmed. I'm actually working for Game Freak. Fun fact, though, a huge region that's in the past that's going to be making a huge difference in this world. And Sanok, you're going to love this. But Sinnoh is going to be a huge part of the world. It's going to be really, really important, and I don't want to give away why. If Champion is Scott and his team is just level 100 Raichu, I will just say... No, definitely not. Mystery Region is entirely Vaporeon confirmed. Yo, true? What the...
Okay.
I didn't say anything. Okay. I'm fangirling already. Yo, good, dude, good. Okay, so then next we have what I'm gonna call Haven. And Haven's going to be really, really different. Let me just write down a few notes for you guys, because I don't want to talk about too much of it, or else it would give away a lot of the plot. However, Haven is man-made. It's not on the Pokemon world of gamers, true. Where plot 1 happens. So I'm gonna have a couple of plots, but plot 1 is going to be like, in my head, I think plot 1, like if I was writing this as a book, maybe it would be the first, like maybe it'd be the first book or the first 2 books. So Pokemon in space. Oasis region confirmed. Like Oasis in a desert, kind of like that. I'm thinking more of like the biospheres from Hunger Games, that kind of feel, where it's like a bunch of different regions, but it's all man-made, you know? Pokemon Galaxy. So it's not on the Pokemon world, and I don't want to explain why, but it's not. So let me see. How many plots do I have? I'm just gonna do a quick mental thought. There's, I think I want to say there's 3 plots. Okay. Isn't there a new Hunger Games book coming out? Is there? I actually had no idea. I actually have no idea. Okay. Guys, are you enjoying this, by the way? I hope you guys are, because like this is making me really excited. Like I love doing this kind of stuff. And if you want to see more of this, please let me know. By hitting me up on Twitter, by reaching out to other people, because I'm trying to figure out what I can do to make more content that you guys like. And I really want you guys to help me know what you want to see so I can grow. This stream is cool confirmed. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that, Kirk. It's called Songbirds and Snakes, I think. Oh, interesting. I like that. Screw it. I'm gonna go on this account. Yo, stupid, the Phantom. How you doing, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I need to, hold on one second. I'm gonna exit out of this real quick. Let's get out of here. Also, I really hope my alert box is working. There we go. Nice. Okay. Just in case somebody like comes in or anything like that. I would love to know. Oh, well, look at that. Okay. Arena joined the Double Battle Nation. Yo, thank you so very much. Arena? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize about that. But thank you so very much for coming in. Can we get some Arena hype in the chat? Okay, my sister subbed. Oh, is that you? Very, very cool. Had to listen to some music to refresh myself. You are good. Okay, guys. So let's talk about... Also, they forgot that I am music icon. Oh, you are? Okay, there you go. So let's talk about this Pokemon world right now. So we already have these regions set up and everything like that. Guys, thank you so very much for the hype, by the way. I love that. I love hyping up new members. So right here, I'm wanting to talk a lot about this region in particular. Yes, I know that was a few streams ago. Oh, yeah, no, you're good. You're good. So let's talk about this stream right now. I'm thinking about, like, what kind of Pokedex do we want? And spoilers, this region is also man-made to an extent. So let's go here and let's go here. So I want to talk about the region that we are building, the Pokedex that we want to have. Or like, you know, things that happen beforehand. So let's do this. Pokédex. Okay. Now we're thinking about... Yeah, I was about to say, we're thinking backstory right now. So this doesn't play a lot into a lot of what you guys will read at first. So we're just coming up with all the bells and whistles because I like making flushed out stories. If I'm making a story, I want to make it as believable as possible. Like Pokemon are needed to do jobs. I'm trying to think. You're making a Pokemon game? What's up, Beakers? How you doing today, brother? We are making I'm making a Pokemon story. And I'm gonna be writing it down. Hopefully you guys can read it. Are y'all doing existing Pokemon? If there isn't a double booty Pokemon, I'm gonna revolt. True. So yeah, I'm doing Pokemon that exist. So once again, it's kind of gonna give away too much of the plot if I go into too much detail. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail right now. I promise that that will come at a later date. But the region is man-made, and so we're going to be importing a lot of different Pokemon from the region. How many Pokemon do you think we should add into this region? And when I say Pokemon, I'm not saying the whole line. So like, let's say for instance right here is Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. That's not 3 Pokemon. For this story, it's going to be 1 Pokemon. So 1 line of Pokemon. How many lines do you think there should be? I'm thinking anywhere from 100 to around like even 200. So we're talking about lines though. 2 billion. There you go. So if we're thinking starters as well, we got to think about the starters. I would say small to begin. Yo, we gotta make this big, boy. This gotta be big. There's a reason why I want it to be a little more flushed, a little bit bigger, a little bit more believable, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there legitimately would be. Than all of them. Okay, not that big, but I would probably say anywhere from, if we're bringing into lines like 120, 150, I would say that. Let's aim for 150 lines. You said big. No, that is true. So let's think. Pokédex is going to be 150 lines. Hopefully you guys know what that means now. So this is going to be all the gens currently, so from 1 to 8. Everyone but Tepig line. Okay. Let's think about what we have to work with. We have Bulbasaur. I'm just writing down all of the starters. We have Charmander. We have Squirtle. If I could spell, that'd be great. And then we have Chikorita. Totodile. And then we have Cyndaquil. Next is Trico. Torchic. Mudkip. Are you also going to use those Pokemon that don't evolve? I feel like that'd be good to like sprinkle a few. I think that'd be a good idea to sprinkle a couple of singular mons. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check something real quick on my phone. Yo, we're at 389. Yo, we're only 11 more to go. We get that 400. Hype. Tepig is bad, so don't include Tepig. I love Tepig though. I love Tepig. I used to hate him, but I actually kind of grew fond of the dumb thing. Okay, what is the okay. Turtwig. And we have Chimchar. And then Piplup. And we Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott. After that is Chespin, Finnegan, and Froakie. And then after that, we have Rowlet, Litten, Poplio. After that, oh, the new guys. Okay. Grookey, Scorbunny, and then we have my boy and after Scorbunny is, what is his name? Sobble. Forgot what his name is. Not to be nitpicky, but it's Chikorita. Oh. Ah. There you go. There you go. Chikorita. Got it. Okay. I was about to say, spelling in this doesn't really matter, but yeah, I mean, like, I get that, definitely. Hold on 1 second. Gonna zoom in just a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not. Just right there. Okay. Who's Music Icon? A really cool person. Are you putting in all the starters? No, I'm not putting in all the starters. I'm just kind of going over which ones I think would be good. I just have to write things down to, like, visually see them. Not man-made, but Team Plasma altered that Pokemon. Yes. By the way, since I'm not working right now, Sanaka, we need to talk. Ooh. Okay. So I'm trying to think of what starters I definitely want to keep and which ones gotta go. I think we're only gonna do one of each type. I know that's crazy, but we're probably only gonna do one of each type. So let me look up. Pokemon DB. Let's bring out the national decks again. If you take out Piplup, I'm unsubbing. The thing is, like, with the story, like, they have to have certain dex entries for me to consider them. I'm trying to think of, like, Survivalist, which is why I'm thinking of Turtwig in particular for the grass line. I followed and sent an on Twitter. Oh, hey, thank you so very much, Alec. And how you doing today, my friend? So let's look at Turtwig's little description, shall we? He's up here, right there. Let's see what Turtwig has to say for himself. Made from soil, the shell on his back hard and drinks water. Body. Making oxygen. That's actually really, really big. In my region, you get given the real starters, Trico, Finnegan, and Oshawott in post-game because those are cute. I love it. Turtwig is amazing. Photosynthesis fits. Yeah, so we're trying to think of, like, people that are trying to build a new civilization. That's all I'm going to say. But for the region itself, we're trying to think of people that would, Pokemon that would help build an ecosystem, you know, help build a new region. So I feel like Turtwig is looking pretty good right now. Leaf on is a little bit thirsty. The shell on its back is made of soil. On very healthy Turtwig, the shell should feel moist. Photosynthesis. Torterra is like a world turtle, right? I think so. Plus, I can see, like, scientists studying Torterra and being like, okay, how can we, like, replicate this? Because he literally is, like, a world turtle. So let's check it out. Pokemon is... Timber as a Pokemon, since it's Evo, looks like they're holding construction parts. That's a good point. That's a good point. I like that. Piplup can help build happiness. So most grass type, like Sunflora. I feel like they would definitely be part of it. Let me see real quick. Small Pokemon occasionally gather on this unmoving back to begin building their nest. That would help with like reproduction and creating a stronger ecosystem. Groups of Pokemon migrated in search of water, been mistaken for moving forests. So I feel like they're good at finding water. Ancient Pokemon, or ancient people imagine that beneath this ground, gigantic Torterra dwell. Ancient people. Not very many fire types though. Even though fire is actually pretty essential, if you think about it. Fire type Pokemon would actually be really, really good. In certain circumstances. But I think Turtwig might be our grass type starter. I think Turtwig is going to be our grass type starter. We might need to look into it a little bit more, but... Are you thinking of not updating any dex entries, or can you alter them to fit better? Because if you do, I'd say Charizard or Infernape you could do stuff with. Yeah, no, it's true. I might update it a little bit, but I'm not too sure. I mean, like, Magmar would be good. Yeah, Magmar would be pretty good. Double Battle Brothers. What's up, Alec? Discord invite code. Oh, there you go. So the grass type was actually kind of easy. The only other one that I was thinking would be a pretty good niche into it is Bulbasaur. Let's check out Bulbasaur just to make sure, though. I feel like I should move this to like somewhere else. Let me move this to right here. Once you get in, I will transfer ownership. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely look at that whenever I get the time. I appreciate you doing that for me, my dude. I really, really do. Okay, that's better. You could go different types. Yeah, for the starter Pokemon, though, I want there to be the traditional Fire, Water, Grass. But I want each one of them to be, like, something that can contribute. And like I said, like, this one we don't have to think too much on, but at the same time, I kind of want to think too much on. Because this region that we're talking about right now is before, like, the apocalypse basically happens. So all these Pokemon aren't necessarily going to be in the main story. Thinking too much on it is so fun. Yeah, no, it's true. That's what I do on the daily. It can go days without eating a single morsel. In the butt of its back, it stores energy. It carries a seed on its back at birth. When it's young, it uses nutrients that are stored in its seeds on its back in order to grow. Having a bright sunlight, the seed on its back by some of the sun trees. Okay, it talks about it being kind of dependent on the seed. Yeah, I was about to say, healthcare Pokemon are definitely going to be really, really good. I'm going to look a little bit more into Venusaur real quick. Cares about its friends and protector, but it seemed very helpful. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. I don't think Emboar necessarily is one that I probably would add. But we'll check it out. Seek sunlight, so it can find the sun. Flower on its back catches the sun rays. Spreading the broad place of power. Is able to convert sunlight into energy. Like a power plant. It's true. It's true. Like, that's actually kind of what I'm looking at right now. It is able to convert sunlight into energy. So, in a way, they could harness that for, like, energy? That's an idea. That's an idea. I'm still leaning a little bit more towards Torterra, but let's keep on looking. We can also make it like a candidate or something like that. Brazil as warms itself in sunlight. Here's an interesting one. Here's an interesting one. There's a large flower on Venusaur's back. The flower is said to take on vivid colors if it gets plenty of nutrition and sunlight. So the flower's aroma soothes the emotions of people. If we look at that, if it gets plenty of nutrition and sunlight, so therefore they're kind of craving nutrition and sunlight, something that can help life live. I feel like that would be really good, like as a natural beacon for like the professors to look at these Pokemon and say, okay, they're going to be looking for natural good energy that we can implement into our own created region. And then it also says, soothes the emotions of people. You want to make sure that the people that follow you, the people that decide to populate this land, that they're happy, that they have good morale. You want to make sure that morale is really, really good. So I feel like that's another like positive towards it. So let's keep on looking though. Let's keep on looking. I feel like both of these are pretty good contenders then. Stays on the move to seek sunlight. Flower is said to take on vivid colors. We already read that. After a rainy day, the flower on its back smells stronger. The scent attracts other Pokemon. That's actually pretty good. I wish I didn't switch Charizard wasn't just a gift. Oh, true. Yeah, no, true. Becomes those engaged in battle. That's really, really good too. So basically those that are feeling contentious, that's what that is. I mean, Oddish kind of does, but Oddish is more like more of a predator with his scent, because his scent actually like makes people want to run away. Or at least Gloom is. I don't really know about the rest of the line, but not Charizard for the fire starters, about getting angry and burning out forest accidentally. It's true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tick by Bulbasaur, because I'm a little bit intrigued by this. Now let's talk about, I think we're good on the grass though. So let's get rid of, well, let me see what Chikorita has. Let me see what Chikorita has real quick. The hair on the leaf on its head. Docile enough to soak up the sense rays. Its pleasantly aromatic leaves have the ability to check humidity and temperature, but I feel like they could easily do that. But I mean, that's still good. Seek out warm places. Sweet fragrance also wafts from the leaf, becoming the battling Pokemon, creating a cozy, friendly atmosphere. Okay, that's something that we were looking at. Superior command Pokemon, but that's really it. Torterra, Venusaur are much better. I mean, Grookey helped Sobble after he got hit on the head. Yo, Grookey is definitely the one that we're going for. Grookey. I love it. Let's see. So it can keep Pokemon at bay, but I mean, at the same time, Bulbasaur does that plus a little bit more. So I'm gonna say no to Chikorita. Let's get rid of Chick. And let's get rid of Trico. And then Snivy. Chespin. Rowlet. And Grookey. So we have our grass. F for Chikorita. Check each starter. Yeah, no, I definitely will. I mean, like, I'll check them all. Meant to be very rare and only given to new trainers by the professor, or they'd be more common. So Mayflower, what I'm thinking is that they're going to be more commonly used for people that are working for the organization who's building up this new region. So not necessarily like trainers, Barce, but they use Pokemon's natural abilities to help them create their basically their new region. So if you're a worker, you are either assigned, you know, this starter, or this starter, and they all have their own individual jobs. Butterfree. Let's check out Squirrel. I'm trying to think of the water types right now. Water types, because I feel like water types would be really, really important for this kind of situation. You want to make sure that you have fresh water. You want to make sure that, like, the water, like, you know, you can drink it, which, I mean, maybe that's something that we want to look for in the job description of the starters. We need to look more at more than Gen 1. Yeah, no, I know that. I know that. I'm just saying, like, for the job description, let's think of, like, someone that can... Something with, like, pure water. You want to make sure that you have something with pure water. You want to think about someone that can help create and basically create rivers, create lakes. So somebody that has enough power to do that. We are talking a lot about Gen 1. That's because Gen 1 rocks, dude. I mean, like, it's definitely not my favorite, but I mean, if it fits the bill, then definitely. So we're talking just strictly starters right now because we want the starter Pokemon to be the ones that this corporation works with. Primarina, that's a good idea. I mean, Primarina is really good. I also think Swampert is really, really good. Because a couple of his, like, Pokedex entries say a lot of things. So let's look at Primarina first, and then we'll check out Swampert as well. Because when it evolves into Blastoise, it can shoot water out of its back. I mean, I don't know if that necessarily constitutes it as being, like, the best choice, but I made a banner for nothing. Dang it, dude. Ground type Muddy Water, you don't want to drink that, but if you think about, I was about to say, Swampert purifies water. He doesn't do that, but he does do a couple of things. So just bear with me. We'll check out Primarina first, and then I'll show you what I mean, because I remember a couple of his Dex entries being pretty good. Primarina is my favorite starter final evolution. Oh, really, dude? That's awesome, man. Snorts bodily fluids from its nose. Okay, it's famous for being a hard worker. That's important. Definitely important. Control water bubbles. Bounce water bubbles to jump on. Acrobatic fighter. Okay, so nothing too much except for the fact that it's a hard worker. Whoa, yes, I'll let you show it, but Swampert is 100% perfect for this. Okay. Beakers, it improves people's immune systems. There you go. When you put it like that, that's perfect. Swampert can drag rocks. Yes, it's better than the others. I mean, that's a good point. Let's see Primarina real quick, though. Let's check it out. Because that's what I was thinking with Swampert. It's like a really hard-working, like, construction, water, blah, 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 blah. I mean, like, a lot of water types can get certain moves, but we're not thinking about moves. We're thinking about the actual, like, conditions of the Pokemon themselves. Controls its water balloons with songs. Melody is heard from others of its kind is passed down from one generation to the next. Which actually sounds... Whismer. Yo, I mean, true. We need a Beakers. So here's what I'm seeing right here. Is singing voice is chief weapon. This might not sound really, 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 like, important, but the fact that it can, like, make histories, like, within its own kind, the fact that it, like, gets information from one generation to the next, that's something that is actually pretty important when it comes to building a new civilization. Yo, what is up, Ben? How you doing today? How you doing today? This man needs to be at 400 already. Yo, guys, plug the stream. I was about to say, that would be amazing. Chief weapon in battle. Must prioritize the daily maintenance of its throat. Every battle is its stage. It takes out the beautiful song and dancing. It's also known as a songstress. Song waves. I'm not seeing too much about it. I'm honestly not really seeing too much about this. Let me see if Brion has anything. Skillful dancer. Cares deeply for its companions. I mean, that's a good thing. You need entertainment. Like, I think a lot of people will discount the importance of having entertainment in their lives. I will be back. Sounds good, Sophia. But at the same time, though, I don't feel like that's necessarily the best idea for Primarina. This is for a job. What do you mean by that? Like, see who gets hired? But this is for a job. I mean, it can be, but at the same time, it's like, this wants to be like a job and something that can like help everyone on the island. You don't need a dancing mon. I mean, like, facts, but at the same time, I kind of disagree because I feel like having entertainment within your life is really, really detrimental. I'm not saying that it needs to be... I'm not saying it needs to be like the main job, but it needs to be... I definitely am going to include mons for it. Swampert for starter, and Primarina is like another Pokemon that lives there. I mean, that's definitely an option. Let me see where I can find Swampert at. I just subbed on an old account. If you wouldn't mind just not like doing anything on accounts that you don't even use anymore though, because that ends up hurting more than helping. But if you use that old account, definitely go ahead and do that. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the thought. Very strong Pokemon has enough power to drag Boulder, weighs more than a ton. This Pokemon also has powerful vision that lets it see in the murky water. I feel like that's really good. It can predict storms. You don't know what to name it. Just a heads up, please don't sip. Oh. Yeah, I was about to say, I appreciate all the thoughts and everything, but just make sure that because if it purges, then it actually hurts the channel a lot more than helping. But no, I like I said, I really do appreciate the thought. I really, really do. It really does mean a lot. Perfection, right? Yeah, I was about to say. Megas do exist, but I'm thinking I'm not going to use them too much in this universe for certain reasons. Which, like I said, I'll try to explain a lot later down the line. Can tow large ships. Arms as hard as a rock. Once being able to break a boulder into pieces. Predict storms. Very strong. Good vision. Swims as fast as a jet ski. I feel like Mudkip definitely should be a contender. Add custom megas. I'm not going to do anything custom because of something that's in the story. So, yo, I'm done in like 15 minutes from work. Yo, nutty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm having a good time. How are you guys? How are you guys liking this? Is there any other waters that like we should look over? I kind of want to look over Squirtle. See like about Sobble. Totodile? I feel like Totodile is more of like a... Let's see what Feraligator's like. Very much enjoyment. I'm glad that you are loving it. See, like, Feraligator's more of like an attacking person. Want to chat to show the hype? Yo, dude, please do. Hey, I'm going to head out, but I will be on my phone lurking. I have to head to the store before they may put my arena in complete lockdown. Yo, Beegers. Text me later. Tell me how you're doing, dude. Please text me later, dude. I was about to say, and hunters do have a place, but I feel like as like the builders of something, I probably wouldn't use Feraligator. You gotta go? All right, Sophia, you have yourself a good one. Will do, my man. Appreciate it, brother. Love you. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go into here. Let's check out Blastoise real quick. A brutal Pokemon with pressurized water. Their height tackles. And this one's more of like a more of like a tank than anything. But like I said, we can look at that for like different parts of the ecosystem and for different parts of the story. However, for this, I don't feel like Blastoise is necessarily the best bet either. Let's check a quick look at my crying boy. It's all about the weeping. Gonna design the legendaries on my region. Nice, dude. I appreciate it. Or nice, dude. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're doing that. Oh, gal. Can't even right now. Clever combatant. Uses water balloons. Highly intelligent, but also very lazy. That is definitely a bit of a eh. Yeah, okay. I think Swampert is kind of definitely the clear winner here. Unless I'm not, like, seeing something? I feel like Swampert, or the Mudkip line definitely does win this out. By quite a bit. Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick little look at... Where'd you go? At the Oshawott line. Thought up a region a while ago, then I realized it's basically just Pokemon Conquest. There you go. Hey, Conquest is a great game. Okay, it's a really good combatant. Maybe is there anything about Oshawott that could probably save this boy? Necessary food source, but yeah, I think it's pretty easy to say that Mudkip definitely is the winner of this. Inteleon just sounds like the kind of Pokemon some criminals would bring from Galar. It's true. It's very, very true. So Mudkip is our clear water starter. We have 2 for grass. Now, here's the thing about fire. Because they are very useful, but we need to figure out how to implement them correctly. I could see them as like an energy source. I'm thinking about, I don't know, stuff like that. Let's see. Hey, what's up, brother Cahoots? I work right now, so I can't stay long, but I want to check this out. How are you making it? Are you just going to draw a map? Or are you doing like a game? So I'm actually writing a story. A secret little thing about me is I really want to become a novelist, and I decided to do something that can help me with my writing skills, I'd say. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking Charizard, but I mean, like, at the same time, we could always look at it. But, I think definite contenders are people with good energy sources, good workers. They provide light. Stuff like that. And they provide light well, I guess I should say. So yeah, brother, that is what we are doing right here. I don't think Typhlosion necessarily is the best bet. What's he going? Flames. It rubs its blazing fur together to cause huge explosions. What? Okay. I don't think Typhlosion. I think Typhlosion would do a lot more hurt than help, to be completely honest. I'm with you with the Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard line probably not being the best, but let me see what we got. Known to cause forest fires. Nope. that automatically knocks it off the list. We can't have that. And it needs to be controlled. Blaziken? Infernape and Delphox. I was kind of thinking that as well. Let's check it out. Strong on the foe. Really strong legs. They can jump really high. Facing tough foes. Learns martial arts. It's more of a fighter than a provider. And like with the light source and everything, I don't really see it really being that helpful. Oh, no worries, music. Infernape's entries sound really boring, not gonna lie. Most controlled, okay. And it has psychic abilities as well. I feel like that could help out in a workforce to a certain extent. Let's check out Infernape real quick. Its whole head's on fire, you know? Its fire never goes out. That's actually a good point. I mean, other than the fact that its fire never goes out, like, if we're to take the Pokedex literally, that means like literally nothing can burn the fire out or take the fire out, and that's good, but that's kind of its only thing running for it. Cares deeply about its friends, but I feel like that's about it. Let's check out Delphox. Gazes into the flame at the tip of the branch. Focus state, which allows it to see into the future? What? I did not know that. I hate this Pokemon, to be completely honest, but that is actually pretty cool. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Cineroar is just like a WrestleMania man, right? Has a violent, selfish disposition. Just kidding. Let's check out Cinderace. Okay. I feel like Delphox is probably the winner of this one. I feel like there are more Pokemon who have never-ending flame. Your hate for Delphox is saddening. It's not that I hate it. It's just like I don't like its ear hair. It just wigs me out. This game will make you love it. True. I was about to say I think Delphox definitely. I think it is going to be the winner of this one. So let's get rid of Charmander. Get rid of Torchic. Oh, and Cyndaquil, my poor little baby. Chimchar's gotta go. Tepig's gonna go. Scorbunny and Litten gotta go. So we actually have pretty clear-cut winners for water and fire. At least Braixen is. Okay, so here comes my next question. Bulbasaur or Turtwig? Oh gosh, sorry, I need to like stretch. I've been like working out, and so like my body's really sore because it's not used to working out. Your boy's trying to get healthy, but let's see. Turtwig in enough of Gen 1, to be honest. There you go. I was about to say, I feel like Turtwig kind of does it a little bit better. Are we all in agreement on that? Like, I mean, ultimately I have the final say, but I want to see what your guys' opinions are. I'm thinking Turtwig is the right option. And plus the grass ground thing, you can fit the life thing better than grass poison. Did you read Sceptile? It sounds pretty helpful, but not as good as Turtwig. Okay. I was going to say, I know Turtwig, Tricos and Sceptiles and Groviles pretty well. They're like guardians, but I feel like we could use differences for that. So let's do this. Also, guys, this might be a little bit of a shorter stream, but we will see. Oh, it revitalizes trees. That's a good point. I do like that quite a bit. I still think Turtwig probably is the better option, though. Not necessarily. I don't really care that they are. But I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm thinking Turtwig probably is the winner. I think we're going to make Turtwig the winner. Okay. Nice. Okay, sweet. So we got ourselves Mudkip, Turtwig, and Finnegan. So we have ourselves 3 out of 150. There you go. Okay. Trying to think of anything else Pokemon wise. I'm going to look through the list, and you guys please give me some ideas as to why you want a certain Pokemon in the region and why you feel like it could be a good, helpful benefit for creating an ecosystem. Because honestly, one that comes to mind, due to evolutionary standpoint and everything like that, I would definitely say Eevee. Tommy just got shiny Dracozolt. Are you kidding me? Why? Put Raichu because he's you and you're epic. Dude, Lando, I appreciate that very, very much. If Raichu is necessary, I mean, like, he has a lot of stuff going for him. Let's see what his dex entry is, though. Serves as a ground to protect itself from high voltage. So that's pretty good. Comes feisty. It also glows in the dark. That's actually really, really important. Actually, that in of itself, like, as weird as this sounds, but that actually is enough to put me on the whole putting in Raichu thing. Not just because he's my favorite, but he actually would serve a really important purpose with that. So let's put the, I guess technically the Pichu line. Let's think about other Pokemon as well. You really put him in? Yeah, no, the whole glowing in the dark thing, like, it might sound like a pretty weird reason why, but that actually is one of the bigger reasons why I'm putting him in. That plus he can control lightning rods and everything like that. I'm also thinking things like, let's check out Alakazam because of his high IQ and everything like that. Memorizes everything. That's really, really good. Ditto because he can turn into any Pokemon. I was about to say Ditto might be really, really good. Also, anything you eat with with that spoon is apparently delicious. Which honestly, that sounds really, really weird, but like having the ability to eat anything all right, like, it's actually pretty good. So let's put that, the Abra line. Dugong can go and die. I think Chansey definitely is a line that we need to have. Because of like the healthcare and everything like that. Let's look into Gen 2. Oh, you said Ditto as well. Let me see. Let me see. It can transform into anything. I was about to say for all that, I definitely probably would put Ditto. Look down the line. Ferret. I love ferret. Through narrow spaces and get away. In spite of its short limbs. There's no telling where its tail begins. It's quick. It's nimble. It can put ferret in case it's ferret. Very slim build. I mean, that's really, really good. It's very nimble. So let's put ferret, or I guess centret. I feel like lantern's also another really, really good one. Are there any other ones that you guys think would be a good idea? Also, I think we're probably only going to go for 20 more minutes. Like I said, it's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. But yeah, we'll see what people think. We'll see what people think. Ampharos is a very, very good one. I feel like Ampharos would be a really, really good one. Serves as a beacon for lost people. That, honestly, like... Let's see. I'm trying to think of any other like legitimate ones that would be really, really good. Is it raining outside? Hold on one second. Oh, nice. Yeah, it is. Okay. Like Wingle would be pretty good. It's like a transporter. Gardevoir, they can learn Moonblast. We're not necessarily looking at them for a move perspective, but we are looking at them for like their traits and everything. And I don't know if Gardevoir necessarily would be the best, just because of like its black hole behavior. But I mean, like I can see what you mean though. Gardevoir definitely has a really good appeal to it. Let's see. It's definitely difficult to think of a lot of things that you can use. Although I wish I could suggest my favorite Pokemon, Mian Xiao has literally nothing to offer. I was about to say, isn't it just like a fighting Pokemon? I actually feel like Aeron would be really, really good. Yeah, it just slaps people. Honedge, because it's a sword. I mean, like, hey, some people just need a slap in the face, right? That would help a good bit, actually. I was about to say, actually, like, Luxray would be a really, really good option. When they get lost. Yeah, no, it is very wholesome. Alakazam. Yeah, we already have Alakazam. So yeah, I think Shinx would be another really good one. Let's see what Rose Raid has to offer. Salamence, he did not come in Sword and Shield, so we need to be nice to him. I don't think Salamence probably would be the best idea to have around. Untraumatize people, I don't know, and maybe brainwash them if anyone in your story is planning on doing stuff like that. Definitely something to, like, consider. Definitely something to consider. I don't know how to incorporate, like, the whole brainwashing. I don't know if necessarily that's going to be, like, the main vantage of, like, the antagonist, but, I mean, that's definitely a thing. It's definitely something that we can think about. Trying to randomize a Pokemon 3DS game and it's a horror. Yeah, no, it definitely is really, really difficult to do those. It's very, very difficult. Yeah, no, those are definitely a pain to to do. Magnezone. It's magnetic. Wow. I mean, hey, magnets. Okay, we definitely need Lillipup. Okay. I think definitely another good one would be for... Where do you go? Excadrill. And then we were thinking Timber, Girder, Conkeldurr. I think the same thing. It's definitely something that will take a lot longer than we thought. Levani, definitely. Judge by profession, like to do this job. Which Pokemon would be good? Ideas. Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like that as well. Right now we're looking for like Pokemon that can nurture people and help bring about a new ecosystem. Or at least it's kind of the vibe that I'm juking with right now. At least. Vanillux, because it looks like an ice cream cone. PK30 does not want to work. It's very particular. It's very particular. Lilligant, because it sounds like my name. There you go. What does Floor just do? Protect gardens, but can it like grow everything, you know? Huh, okay. Young Goose definitely would be another really good one. Because it can fight off predators and everything like that. go up Mudsdale because I heard somebody say Mudsdale. I definitely feel like that's actually a really good idea. Mudbray. Ooh, yes. Let's see, what does Lurantis do? Now for the newbies. Corviknight definitely would be a really good idea to have. As for like transportation and protection. I guess that'd be Rookity. See what Gossifleur does. Full of nutrients. I feel like Eldegoss actually is really good. Orbeetle can use its powers to observe and analyze 6 miles around it. Oh, really? I actually didn't know that. Definitely something that actually kind of makes me want to put it in. Gossifleur, let's put Blipbug. See what Wooloo's all about. I feel like Wooloo definitely is another good one. Colossal, maybe? Depends on if it's like... It's usually peaceful, so that's actually pretty good. Thinking Roly-Coly definitely is another idea. For sure. Applin's another really good one because food. Let's see what Flapple and Appleton's Dex entries are like. Flapple definitely is not necessarily really that impressive for what we're going with. Yeah, exactly. Probably not Applin then. I don't know about Toxtricity, to be completely honest. That's pretty aggressive, so maybe not. Each line has one. Yeah, no, definitely. It definitely makes this a little bit more challenging. I might not do that. Who knows? Not necessarily. It kind of gives me just a good idea of things. It's very hostile. So not a good idea. Oh, no, it doesn't have an importance in the story, and that's totally fine, but I mean, it just kind of helps me get a good track on things. Now, this one, Trackable, I feel like is definitely one that needs to be in. So it's like a nurturer, and I feel like that's really, really good. So that's a rough idea. Oh gosh, of the Pokemon that we have. I'll definitely have to look back and forth at everything like that. Oh gosh. Whew. For the time being, my babysitter is a dragon ghost. Goodness, I can't talk today. No, but it's very, very true. So I think with that, I actually probably will wrap up right now. I know it's a little bit of a smaller stream. This is definitely a little bit out of the norm though, and this might be something that I might work on just on the side. I might have occasional streams on it, but we'll see. Definitely something to keep on looking out for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Who's ever in here? Bye, Scotty. Have a good one. Thank you, Mayflower. You do as well. Thanks for staying as long as you did. And hopefully you guys have yourselves a great day. I'm gonna get ready for the rest of the day. But yeah, hopefully you're looking forward to hearing more about the story, because actually what I have is a pretty, I mean, not to toot my own horn, it is a pretty baller idea though. But hopefully you guys are having a great day, and let me know if there's anything I can do for you guys, and I will see you guys later. So until next time, guys, I'm Scott. I'm your double battle brother. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. Bye. Much love.